Live on 2K Sports, this is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Home court advantage goes to the Warriors playing here at the Oracle Arena. We've got a chance here to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at the Thunder. Ran outside at the 3 with Ibaka playing the power forward. Kyle Singler is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams at the 5.
Well, it's really hard to find a more pure, accurate shooting stroke than Klay Thompson. I mean, every season over 40% from distance, but he's working to diversify his offensive game. You know, he's posting up and using his ball handling skills to get inside something.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And Thompson worked hard on his explosiveness and finishing. He predicted, Steve, a poster dunk last season and delivered against Kyle Singler. Remember that of the Pistons?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, he's been trying to go inside more. And last year, he thought, you know, he'd have to work at it to get to the line more. He only averaged about 2 free throw attempts per game for his career. So that's the next step for him to be more aggressive attacking.
Nice hops and determination that time. Clark to get to the rim.
We know he can bounce, and right there an example of how dangerous he is when he's got a path to the hoop.
And you love the versatility, guys. Being a point guard, and in this situation, they tack on 2 more points, expanding the lead in a pretty deflating way for the defense.
They grab their own miss. Bogut. And stolen by Singler. Durant, no good.
Ill-advised shot selection right there, Clark.
It really was. I mean, very low percentage shot there.
And the Thunder making a change here. Cantor's checked in. On its way from Curry for 2. Bogut with it. Cantor covered. Nobody near Barnes. The good-looking shot from the wing.
That's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
It's Durant with the drive. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
The Warriors, guys, with the acquisition of Andre Iguodala, possesses one of the elite starting 5s, I think, in the NBA.
Yeah, and the numbers prove that, Kevin. Their starting 5 was right there near the top of the league in terms of efficiency. And, you know, the big thing is just getting the bench more involved and trying to get more continuity with that second unit.
Now, here's Curry, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Curry can't get it to go. Thunder trailing by 7. Durant attacking outside Westbrook. Here's Singler. No good on the triple. Golden State's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thompson from long range. Oklahoma City has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Good. Westbrook's got 5.
Looks like he might be on his game today, Clark.
Curry dishes to Bogut. Curry attacking. Can't get it to go. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Durant wide open. He fires. A three-pointer, no good.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Westbrook with it. Now Green defending. Here's Durant. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Durant's got his second basket of the game.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Come on, fella. Power it down. That dunk was redunculous.
There was absolutely nobody that was going to get in the way of that.
Not when he's coming with that much force.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
Well, when Harrison Barnes first stepped onto the scene, it was in the middle of the Warriors' 2013 playoff run. But he didn't exactly build upon that streak as people were hoping for last year. The playing time just wasn't there.
And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Nick Collison's checked in for Ibaka. Morrow comes in for Kevin Durant. Waiters, he's checked in for Kyle Singler. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. Waiters got his first 2 points.
And I remember that run for Barnes. He would play as a stretch four and looked unguardable at times in their series against the Nuggets and then the Spurs. Definitely was hoping for more of that this past season.
Livingston. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. And Augustine kicks to Cantor. Shoots a fader. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket. You know, for Barnes, it was an awkward place for him to be in. They brought in Iguodala, and he was moved to the bench. A lot of people thought that that'd be a boon for him. He would be more focused on the offensive side of things with that second unit in particular and could really thrive.
Yeah, and the change in role and adjusting to being the first option with the second unit, I think was overwhelming for him. You know, I think you have to remember Barnes is still a very young player, a lot of room for growth, very talented, very skilled, and he's going to get a lot better.
Here's Waiters following the score by Golden State. 6 on the shot clock. The fadeaway. And that one's good.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Here's Livingston. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Livingston's got 6.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
Here's Cantor. Again, Oklahoma City.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we...
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
And that first quarter was all about pace, guys, because this club really got out into transition, and that's how they built this lead.
They like to play fast, and they're doing a nice job filling the lane.
Warriors leading by 5.
You look at the Thunder, they're really the epitome of patience. They build through the draft model, constructing a contender with consistency and just a solid approach every day. That's why they are year in and year out so tough to handle.
On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Maurice Speights out there with Draymond Green. And it's Livingston in at the guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, Serge Ibaka is now a two-way presence. Of course, an intimidating shot blocker, but also a great complementary piece offensively. Kevin Durant said he's a guy that excels playing off of others. He gives himself up, sets great screens. He shifts the defense with his hard rolls to the basket, and you have to respect his jumper. Kevin, back to you.
He stretched his range out beyond the arc, Doris. Thanks. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Spates. Barnes comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Well, it's kind of been the story here today, hasn't it, Clark?
And for the Thunder and their success, of course, not just predicated on top picks, but, Clark, you've always talked about this, the right kind of top picks.
The fit is so important. They've had great success with their picks. There's no denying that, and it's not easy to make that happen, but they've got a tremendous front office that does their homework, knows what they want in terms of talent and character and fit. And then you've got to give a little nod to luck and fortune here. I mean, not all of it. I mean, some of it, you know, it's not always all science. There's a little art involved in this thing, too. But they've got quality people making good decisions and paying off on the
Thunder trailing by 12. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Durant. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Well, Kevin Durant certainly had one of the most memorable nights in the NBA last season, Steve. Dropping the 54 points on national TV. He really looked unstoppable in that game in particular.
Yeah, that was against the Warriors back in January. That was a career high for him. And, you know, Golden State tried every trick in the book, and they have good defenders on the wing, but didn't seem like anything they tried worked that night.
Curry passes to Thompson. And that one's good. Thompson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Warriors.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Adams checked in.
And with Durant and his 54-point explosion, I mean, you really get to see just how unstoppable he can be when he's hitting like that. I mean, nobody can guard him.
Inside. And it's Thompson with the jam. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action. And a final thought on Durant's 54-point night. It was just the multitude of ways that he scored that was most impressive. He didn't get them all from deep or at the free throw line. He was hitting tough fadeaways and attacking the rim to get those points.
Cantor checked in for Adams.
Russell Westbrook, one of the best success stories when it comes to converting a scoring guard for playing the point. But it's his overall talent that's made him successful. His will, his competitiveness, and his incredible athleticism.
He feeds it to Cantor. Nice D from Bogut.
Great job right there to body him up and affect the trajectory of that shot.
Yeah, that was definitely a forced miss, Clark. He couldn't get off the shot he wanted.
Curry dishes to Green. Out to Thompson. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
And Westbrook is a phenomenal rebounder and scorer at the point guard position. He gets steals. He really is one of the stat sheet stuffer supreme guys in the league.
Left side, Westbrook. From the wing. The shot is off. Curry with some nice D. And Westbrook every season among the league leaders, Steve, in assists, but also, unfortunately, in turnovers.
Well, with his scoring burden, you know, that's to be expected. It's definitely an area he can continue to improve.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Azili's checked in for Andrew Bogut. It's Westbrook with the drive. And the shot is good. Westbrook's got 6 in the quarter.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry Kicks to Azili. And he makes no mistake on the